Hi, I have to make sure my voice memos thing is working. So, welcome to the Let's Talk podcast, where I will probably have guests. I will be talking about probably trending stuff. And yeah, so this is not my first time doing a podcast, actually. I did one on my old iPad, but it got lost. So, funny story, me and my family went to go camping, and I brought my iPad with, and I put it down on the couch to go to bed. I woke up and it wasn't there. And literally, when I say we checked everywhere, I mean we checked everywhere. Like, we checked everywhere in the camper, like high, low, left, right, side, everywhere. Like, every single corner, every single inch of the camper. We were looking, and it still is not there. So I bought a new one, and I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, this is my first podcast. I'm not going to do a full introduction because you'll probably learn that as I make videos along the way. But I don't have all the equipment to be doing this stuff because I'm poor. I'm broke. So I just have my iPad and my phone recording voice memos and probably a cool background. I don't know if this is cool or not. But yeah, and my podcast videos are probably not going to be long because I talk a lot, but I don't have a lot of things to talk about, if you know what I mean. Okay, I was inspired by one of my favorite podcasts, the Drama Mama podcast, made by Ben of the Week. Super cool. Check him out. Please check him out. Give him a try. And I'm not going to be begging you for likes and subscribes because that's not what I do. I just want you to listen to the podcast and have fun. So, let's talk about some things. First thing I want to talk about is someone's death. Okay. So, like, you probably know this person. I'm just gonna say Oliver Tree. Okay, Oliver Tree's death. Y'all are, like, actually in the first stage of grief. And if you don't know what the first stage of grief is, sorry, I had to make sure I'm still going, is denial. Okay, so my friend actually told me that he died. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust the camera real quick. There's a glare. I don't like it. Hold on. Is this fine? Well, it's gonna be fine. Anyways, so she first told me about Oliver Tree's death, and I was like, oh, okay, because I've never really listened to him. I've just heard of him in like 2020. Yeah, I've just heard of him in like 2020. And yeah, I just heard of him from when it was 2020, and I've just heard his songs in 2020, but I was 8 years old, freaking 2020. So, yeah, I haven't really listened to his music, and I wasn't a big fan of him, but I was actually kind of surprised, and she told me that he died in a helicopter crash, and I was like, oh, very unfortunate. And I've been looking on the comments and everything, and there's, like, you know, the, like, half pictures, or or, like, whatever, and it's, like, Kobe Bryant on one side, and it's, like, same story, different look, or whatever, Oliver Tree, and then, like, Kobe Bryant, I think it's Kobe Bryant, yeah, and anyways, the first stage of grief is denial, because I've seen y'all putting it in the comments, freaking, like, shoot, what am I saying? Like, thought my phone died for a second. No, we're good. But, like, y'all are, like, saying, no, he's not dead. I looked on Chat GPT, freaking, yeah. Guys, I'm sorry to break it to you. He's dead. And that's all there is to say about him. He's dead. So, y'all are in the first stage of grief. It's gonna get worse from there. Buckle up. But a lot of people were, like, really what? Fad? I meant sad. But y'all switched up from Michael Jackson to Oliver Tree like that, like, in an instant. Because just after y'all were grieving about Michael Jackson's death, you heard about Oliver Tree, and you're like, whoop. Going to him. We will be talking about Michael Jackson later. But, sorry, I don't know what that was. Ignore. Okay. I need to calm down. But Oliver Tree's dead, and y'all are still denying it because he said that he's faked his death. Like, one time. Anyways, so, Michael Jackson. Let's talk about Michael Jackson real quick, okay? And how he's gained popularity in 2026. Okay, so, Michael Jackson. Okay, the first time I've heard about Michael Jackson at all in 2026 was a movie, and it came out in, like, April, I think. So, we were all super excited for the biopic, and I think it's, like, number one, I think, of biopics. I think. I might have to double check that, but it was Bohemian Rhapsody at number one, I think. But I think it's Michael now, because freaking we had like billions of people freaking lined up to watch the movie and stuff, and it's just gained so much popularity. But one thing I want to say about the Michael movie is y'all need to leave Jafar freaking Jackson alone. Like, y'all are doing the same thing that you did to Michael Jackson. Like, let that man rest in peace. Okay? Let Michael Jackson rest in peace. Give him a break for once, okay? But y'all are doing the same thing to Jafar Jackson. Like, are y'all, like, messed up in the head? Like, please stop. Like, just enjoy the biopic and enjoy that you maybe get to see him and that he's still alive. Y'all don't need to ruin his freaking relationships, everything. Like, no, please, no. Leave him alone, please. He's also a new actor, and he's just now getting into the business. And yes, I will say he's lucky that he's, like, this is his first acting job, and he's getting all this credit and stuff. But, like, just be grateful that you get the movie, because y'all aren't getting no second movie if you keep acting like this. But leave him alone. Please stop, like, you know. Then, what is wrong with my words today? The Netflix documentary. The Verdict. You choose whether he's guilty or not guilty. He's not guilty. Oh my gosh. He's been innocent on all 14 counts. And so, that's crazy, because there's a lot of controversy, and now Netflix is getting canceled for that, when they should be, because that's, like, I think they're just trying to compete at this point. Like, we get it, Michael Jackson's so famous, he's, like, the greatest of all time, but, like, genuinely, just let him be. Is it that hard? Do y'all, like, hate him that much or something? Like, I'm just wondering why on my camera the zeros have, like, little lines in them. Like, it's, like, the zero, and then it's, like, diagonally, like, that line. Like, I'm just wondering why the zeros are like that. But, yep. So I have not watched that. I will never watch that. I actually was planning to watch it just because I wanted to see what they put in it. But no. But I think people... Why are you guys canceling your Netflix subscriptions for one show, though? Like, genuinely? Like, it's your choice. Whatever. You guys say it was boring, but, like, there's a lot of stuff, good shows out there that is only, like, Netflix. It's, like, a Netflix original, Netflix special or whatever. But you guys aren't going to be able to see that because you don't have Netflix. But I'm just wondering why it's worth canceling. Like, it's one show, just say dislike, or, like, maybe make a comment on it saying, like, that's not right. But, like, y'all don't need to actually cancel your whole Netflix subscription, in my opinion. But, I have another thing to say with that. Bet of the Week. Bet of the Week's getting canceled! Because he said that Michael Jackson was the biggest toucher ever. He's also said that on one of his podcast episodes, that he was talking about that. Y'all, I don't also think he's worth getting canceled for. Like, it's his opinion. Like, I did have, like, he is my comfort YouTuber. He is, like, yeah. But, genuinely, he's not worth getting canceled for. Like... It is his opinion. Like, are you gonna stop being friends with someone? Are you gonna stop being their girlfriend or boyfriend just because they have an opinion? is your mom not gonna be your mom anymore because they have a different opinion? Like, they have their opinions, okay, and it's not worth getting canceled for just because they're speaking their opinions, okay? I think something's wrong with this world, like, genuinely. Like, why are people getting canceled their opinions? Like, Charlie Kirk, he got shot for just speaking his opinions. He got shot for just, that's wrong. But yeah, by the week, please don't cancel him. Okay, I will admit I had to pause the video for a second and take a moment for what he just said. But, like, I just realized he's a grown man. He has his opinions, okay? He has a right to this, okay? Great. Next, chat, how do I say this? Like, for, like, the world problems, Afghanistan women have no rights. They've lost all rights. Like, genuinely, like, can we just not have equal rights? Like, just admit we're all human. We're all human. Hey, we're all human. Hey, we're all human. Like, it's wrong. Like, what purpose do you have for doing this? Like, what happens? Oh my gosh, there's a new experiment that Apple just made called the Bring People Together phone. Like, literally, men, woman, together, equal, same power. Like, please, it's just wrong. But honestly, the song that they made while they're wearing the little burqas or whatever was good. There was like, my mother wears a burqa, my father does it too. I have to wear a burqa. The burqa, it is blue. But I think that's a good idea because, honestly, with the burqas on, they can't even find your identity. So who knows who sang the song or which. But I think it's scary because, like, your uncle, creepy freaking uncle dude, could dress up wearing a burqa and, like, could act like, is this really the greatest idea? Also, y'all saying that the blue profile pics aren't working, you're lying, because I've literally watched the news one time, and the purple profile pics got on the freaking news, and it, like, helped a lot. You can even search it up. There's websites and stuff that you can look it up. It's there. So blue profile pics, you're gonna work. Trust. If you have enough people to do it, most likely it's gonna work. Okay, if the blue profile pic works, then that would work. Afghanistan's also getting a lot of hate for that. Afghanistan, step your game up. Freaking stupid. Also, I've heard something, what's it called? The Project 21 or something, where, like, in America, like, people are gonna have, like, no rights. And also that Trump's gonna make the Hunger Games. That's a lie. AI is getting to the best of us. That's a lie. Yeah, so he's not making the Hunger Games. If y'all were worried that you're getting drafted, don't worry, he's not making the freaking Hunger Games. You're fine. Honestly, that's all I have to say right now. I think this is a pretty short video for a podcast because I have nothing to say. This is probably just like I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, actually. But yeah, I hope you enjoy my podcast. I'll be making them every Tuesday because I decided to make a video today. I wanted to do either Friday or Saturday, but I ended up doing Tuesday, which is like a random day. But I will be posting every Tuesday, so make sure to turn those post notifications on if you want to see more podcast videos from me. But that's all I have from the Let's Talk podcast. Let's go. I'll probably have a guest next episode. Come to find out what it is. Bye.